In this interview, we're meeting Violet Vella, a seasoned Maltese makeup artist. I shall be asking her to share with us her insights from a business point of view about the makeup industry in Malta.
Malta's future starts with a conversation. Idea talks.
I'm not very much into makeup, but my 10-year-old daughter is very interested in it. However, to be safe, I'm going to ask you about the business aspect of the makeup industry. But before we go to that, how did it all start? Is it true that it started with the Egyptians?
It started, yes. It started really before, like when tribes, aboriginals, they always used makeup, like face painting makeup, but it's still makeup. The Egyptians were one of the first civilizations, and Cleopatra was known to have baths in donkey milk and use gems like lapis lazuli to crush and have blue eyeshadow. And for liquid liner, she used charcoal and ash. So yes, and for lips, they used carmine, which is an extract from beetles, which sometimes is still used in some makeup products today. And so yes, that was one of the first civilization with proper sort of makeup.
Talk to me about yourself. In your case, how did it start?
Well, I always liked makeup. Like I remember when I had like an allowance, I always bought some eyeshadows and we didn't have the section we had today. Like you have to buy one color and like one palette. So I saved some of my allowance to buy some eyeshadows, some lip glosses. When I started like in the business area, I started by taking a beauty therapy course. So there wasn't makeup on its own. There was beauty therapy. We learned anatomy and physiology, skincare, and makeup was one unit. And then I worked with a French skincare brand.
In Malta?
In Malta, yes, which had also a makeup brand. And they had a French makeup artist, Michel Limongi, who was a very good makeup artist. He did some courses in Malta. I went training in Paris. I used to do TV live makeup lessons on TV in Malta for about 12 years. So I always had this passion. Makeup was extra special. I had this passion. And then around 2010, I took a makeup course, which was a level 4. It was recognized. I also did a thesis about the history of makeup. And then I took courses in England and abroad. I worked with fashion designers in New York, had my makeup on their websites, of course, showing their fashion designs. And you never stop learning. You go to more courses. And I did special effects courses also in the UK. And you continue going because you have to know the product, you have to know what's new, you have to know what's on the market, even what's on the market abroad that we don't find in Malta.
What is the employment landscape for makeup artists in Malta?
So in Malta, you have some well-established makeup artists that work in major films. Then there are, for example, Easter processions, Easter dramas, Easter pageants. There are pantos at Christmas time, like there are about 3 pantos going on at the same time at Christmas time. Fashion shows, there are quite a lot of fashion shows, local fashion shows and fashion week. Then you have the normal client makeup, so bridals, graduation, Halloween makeup, carnival parties, big carnival companies also that you would work in a team, not on your own. There's also corporate events. For example, sometimes I do corporate events makeup. They get a makeup artist. You do temporary tattoos or something for corporate events. So yes, there are.
So there is the potential for young people who would like to pursue this type of.
Yes, and I'm seeing that more films are coming to Malta. In fact, I was on a film set of a series, English series in around April, May, and there were 8 films in Malta at the same time, and everybody was phoning each other for makeup artists. They didn't find enough makeup artists, and in fact we were working with a lot of foreign makeup artists on the set as well, because they needed more people and they weren't available.
Your accent is very particular, is it? It's not Maltese.
No, I was born abroad, but I've lived here since I was 8 years old.
And you have kids?
Yes, yeah.
They are interested in your...
No, they're boys. 3 men today.
Okay, in fact, I was going to ask you whether is it a female-dominated sector?
It's mainly female, but we find some males, yes, pursuing this job, and some are very talented and equally passionate about makeup.
Idea College is going to offer this course for the first time, and if I'm not mistaken, at level 5, it's a first.
Yes, it's an undergraduate diploma at level 5.
What potential does it have?
It's a a course which covers everything from the basics. That means we're going to start from skincare, and hygiene is very important. Hygiene procedures, contraindications to skin. You have to start from the basic. The normal makeup, which I call the bridal special occasion makeup. We're going to do creative makeup, periodic makeup, because if you have a film that's during a special era, you have to know how to do that makeup. We're going to do also special effects, bruises, wounds, bald caps, how to stick beards, male to female makeup. At the moment I'm working on a TV series, a local TV series, and one of the actors is turned into a woman, but it's not a dame like a panto, which is theatrical. It's a very serious woman because she's in disguise. So you have to know, you can't say I'm a makeup artist and can't, like, I just do glamour, or you have to be prepared for everything. We did a music video and they wanted zombies in it. So you have to be prepared for that. You have to know some special effects. And this course is going to cover everything. It's the only course on Malta that has 60 credits, 60 ECTSs as an undergraduate diploma at level 5.
So there is a lot of practical training.
It's theory and practice. Yes, it's theory and practice. Also, they will learn how to organize their setup, how to have products in their kit. Like I said, hygiene procedures, that's very important. They will know everything all around, and they could work on sets. They will be well prepared with this course.
If you could implement one systematic change to strengthen Malta's creative economy, of course, related to the makeup industry, what would it be?
I would say formalize without killing the creativity, and license. Give us makeup artists a license. We're putting
There are a lot of unlicensed makeup artists?
No, we're not licensed. Everybody's a makeup artist. Now, if you are a makeup influencer because somebody's giving you a brand of makeup to do videos and you just work on yourself, you're not a makeup artist, you're a makeup influencer. You don't know how to work on people, on older people, on 60, 70, 80 years old. If you are a makeup enthusiast, you just know how to work maybe on yourself or just on your friends. A makeup consultant at a makeup counter that only knows that brand of makeup. Someone who's been on the market for 1 year, or someone who's been on 5 years, or someone who's been doing makeup for 30 years, like I have been, we're all in the same boat. We have to have a license to show the number of hours, number of years we work, what we know how to do. Some people excel in glamour makeup, but they don't know nothing about special effects. You're still a makeup artist, but it doesn't differentiate. So we should be licensed. Some people had no formal education or qualification. Some still excel, but some don't know hygiene procedures to work on people. This all makes a difference. So if there's a board that can give us a license, I don't know, electricity has license A and B, if like we can differentiate.
You want it to be regulated? Regulated,
that you know, that the employer knows what you know how to do, and if you're experienced, if you're qualified, if you have 5 years experience, if you have 10 years experience, there's a difference. Not everybody is just a makeup artist. There has to be a difference.
I guess you always wanted to become a makeup artist since you were very young.
I always liked makeup. I wouldn't say since I was very young, because it wasn't that much, you know, popular as to be a makeup artist. So what did
your parents tell you when you told them, listen, I want to become a makeup artist? Probably they wanted you to take a profession or become a teacher.
It didn't start like that for me, because there wasn't that opportunity in makeup. I mean, for me, I liked makeup on myself, and I liked to buy some makeup and that. And then, like, the opportunity came around when I was 30 and I already had children. So it was like later in life. There wasn't much opportunity. And I went into beauty therapy. So that's how it started. And I worked with this French skincare brand that had makeup. And then the passion for makeup really came out there. And sort of that was my forte. That was what I wanted to train in, and that was what I wanted to do. Although I still did training in skincare for other beauty therapists with this company. I did TV programs and such, but makeup was my forte. And then I pursued it by attending international makeup artist trade shows in the UK, which are from America. So I got to know a lot of products, a lot of, where I attended a lot of workshops there, which they do, which are American workshops with American products that we don't have in Malta. So you get to know what's on the market and how they do it. And obviously then you buy from abroad certain items which you don't find here. And so then and you never stop learning. You always keep on learning.
And it's an industry where you meet a lot of well-known personalities.
A lot of well-known personalities, a lot of creative people. There's a lot of social and networking also involved in it. It's hard work because people think it's all glamour, this makeup thing, you know, oh, it's nice, it's glamorous. It's not. You wake up sometimes 2 a.m, you wake up at 4 a.m, even for a wedding. You do makeup, you have to take your kit, which is a whole trolley or a suitcase, a table and a chair, because you're working in the middle of a field. If they're filming outside, rain or shine or wind, you know, it's not all glamorous, but if you have the passion for it.
Different characters,
different people. You meet a lot of people on the way. If you have the passion for it and you like it, you'll be very
sometimes
happy.
it will be also very challenging, because if you have someone like me who you need to apply makeup from head to chin, it will be
yes, and you have to use specialized products for TV, for drama, for stage. It's different. So there's a difference. If you're just doing makeup for a bride, it's one thing, but if you're doing it on stage, it has to be more. There's men straight makeup, men male to female. A female can be a man as well. So we change characters.
What happens if you put makeup on someone and after you finish, let's say you spend an hour putting makeup on someone and they tell you, I don't like it. Do you start all over again?
The thing is, if it's a drama, a TV series or stage, the actor doesn't say, I don't like it. It's what the director wants. Even a fashion show. A fashion show, you have the fashion stylist. She has her vision. The head makeup artist, if there's a team, is going to meet with the head stylist or the director, see her vision. You do a mood board, and this is all in the course. This will be all taught. The head makeup artist will do a mood board, does a test on one of the models, and then
so you'll be having models during the course. You'll be having models,
and then the team has to follow these instructions. The actor or the female model cannot say, no, I want to be different, or purple doesn't suit me as an eyeshadow, I want blue. She doesn't have a say in it if it's a production. Then, on the other hand, if she's a bride and she wants her makeup, yes, that she has a say and she has a trial. So that's different. Also, bridesmaids. There's also, sometimes you have bridesmaids. I want smoky eyes. No, you can't be showy more than the bride. It's her day. So it's what the bride says, not what the bridesmaid. So you'll be prepared. I mean, you have to be professional enough to tell her it's not something that she likes. It has to follow procedure, sort of what the bride or what the director or the fashion stylist wants. But usually when you're dealing with professional people, you don't have this problem.
And a particular experience that you remember, which would stand out?
Sometimes you have difficult bridesmaids that they want to be, they want the limelight more than the bride. But then I tell them, she tells me, the bride told me I could do a winged eyeliner or something. I said, okay, I'll go and ask the bride. And the bride comes, no, they're all the same. No. And that's it. They stay then. So it's okay. There wasn't any particular where we had a problem, no, because you always follow the protocol. I never had any problems.
Okay, thank you. We shall be meeting Violet again in the next episode, where we'll be speaking about this industry and hearing more from her about her experience, her very long experience in this field.